Hey guys, good to see you. Today I have a video about something I'm really excited about. I've wanted to do this for ages and I just kept putting it off and like thinking about it and plotting it in my head, but I finally have it to show you guys today and I'm really excited about it. I finally finished my mini-me. I know. I wanted to have a mini-me Barbie for so long and I finally finished her, and I'm going to be talking you through how I made her today and like all of the details about her. I made her in a cheer version of me, so that's why I'm wearing my cheer top today, because she's like cheer me. I felt like that was the most recognizable out of all my outfits that I should make into doll form. You know, I have a lot of outfits that I wear obviously a lot. Like I could have done my yellow dress or like I don't know, maybe like a pink ball gown or something. And I could always make those in the future. But I feel like since she's wearing a red lip, it just suits like, because usually when I'm doing like a cheer comp, I have a red lip and I don't know, it just suited the vibe the most. So first of all, about the actual doll herself, this is a fashionista doll from, I think the year was 2017. And she is a fashionista. I believe her name was like Ruby Red or something like that. She has the Asian eyelid, which was like really appealing to me because not that many dolls came out with this particular Asian eye shape, and I'm really into this particular Asian eye shape. I just feel like it's a very realistic looking Asian eye, and obviously I'm half Asian, so I felt like that was the kind of eye shape I wanted in my mini-me. Also, her hair is brown. I'll take it out of the bun. I just put it in this bun so it was neater while I was like playing with her earlier. But she has oops. She has a brown hair, and obviously I have brown hair. Her hair is a little bit darker than like this part of my hair, but if you look at my roots, it's pretty similar. So yeah, she's pretty much the color of my roots. Let me just brush her hair out while we chat. But yeah, so she does have brown hair, and that was something that I wanted. Also, she has really nice long hair that goes like probably the same length as mine, like, you know, quite far down. Mine fits the bottom. Mine goes to the bottom of my cheer top, and hers does pretty much too. Like it's like pretty long. And yeah, it's really decent hair. I'm gonna say it's saran. I can't really remember right now, but I think it was saran hair that she has. And it's really nicely thickly rooted. Yeah, I really liked this particular head sculpt as well. I believe, is this the Leah head sculpt? Don't quote me on that, but I'm not like a pro at Barbie head sculpts. If you know, let me know in the comments down below. But I believe this is the Leah head sculpt, or one of the more popular Asian head sculpts that they're doing in recent years. There we go, I brushed out her hair. Now, she did come with bangs, and I typically try, because I just brushed her hair, I just messed up, but I typically try and smooth her bangs out to the side because I currently do not have bangs. I also like that she has a middle parting because I'm a middle parting kind of gal. My hair's kind of wet right now. I feel like I should have like put on a beat for this video, but you get the vibes. You know what I look like. I'm all over my page of like me in a full beat. I'm usually in a full beat, so it suits that she's wearing a red lip, and a red lip is one of my favorite lip colors to wear. So yeah, if she was in like a like hot pink or something, maybe it wouldn't be so Emily, but because she is wearing a red, like true red lip, it's very much like something that I would go for. Okay, her body, I did actually head stop her. She is on Purple Top Made to Move's body, because obviously it's like her skin tone, it suits perfectly. The original head that's on the Purple Top Move to Move body is literally another like one of these Asian eye shapes. Like it's literally the same doll, just with a different color of hair and lipstick. So yeah, it was pretty easy for me to decide which doll was the choice, and I went for a made to move body because obviously I don't know, not everyone that follows my channel is a doll person, but she has the most articulation out of any Barbie. She has like, I think it was 22 points of articulation. She's just the most superior articulated body in my opinion. She's got articulated feet, you know, articulated knees that go all the way. Like she can totally fold into any shape. She's a lot more flexible than I am, and I love that for her. So yeah, she can like touch her face and everything, which is something that's very hard to come by in dolls. She can really twist her arm around in any direction, and she's great for posing and taking photos of. Okay, so yes, that's the head and the body. Let's go into her outfit. Now, I haven't given her shoes yet just because I haven't found the perfect shoe for her yet. I guess this is still a work in progress, but I'm actually not fussed because like, who cares about shoes? I don't know. If I saw some really cool stilettos, I'd put her in them, but I don't actually have my Barbie shoes at this house. They're at my parents' house. Maybe if I go through my Barbie clothes at my parents' house, I'd find some shoes. But she doesn't have shoes at the moment. Her outfit I hand sewed and did all by myself, and I'm really proud of it. It's not perfect. This was the first time I've ever made an outfit for a Barbie doll, like sewing it totally from scratch, especially something so detailed. I really wanted it to be like literally accurate with like all the right colors in all the right spaces. So I made it myself. I did the skirt first, and it's just the purple skirt, and then I also sewed in this white panel and then painted that white panel with the colors of the stripes on the side of the skirt so that it would match. And I also folded it over so it would have like a waistband like how my actual cheer skirt does. And then for the top, I made the back panels, they just Velcro at the top. The skirt, I just slide it on, it doesn't need Velcro, but the top Velcro's on, and then at the front, it's a little crunchy looking because I did do the front panel in just one white panel that I painted with nail polish. So the colors that I used from my nail polish collection to do this was, the first one was from Sally Hansen, it's the 570 shade called Right Said Red. I hope that focuses, but it says Right Said Red. It's just from the Salon, Complete Salon Manicure line. And then this other nail polish that I used as the purple is just a purple nail polish from an unidentified brand. This actually was a shiny nail polish, and I was lucky because it perfectly matches like the purple on my uniform, and when it is applied to fabric, it comes out exactly the correct shade of purple. So here I have a little piece of white fabric that I did some tests on, and yeah, the purple nail polish turned out perfectly. This was just like some tests that I did. It was kind of difficult to get white to show up on the purple fabric, and that's why I decided to go with white fabric with purple painted instead of purple fabric with white painted, because the fabric kind of absorbed the white paint really easily, and so as you can see, it took me so many layers to get it to be an opaque white that I decided I'd just go for a white piece of fabric and paint that instead. I did paint all these details by hand. It was really difficult because I'm not an artist. Like, this was like, I was sweating when I was doing this because I wanted it to be accurate. It kind of is bunched up going over her body right now because, you know, the nail polish has made it a little bit more hard, but because this is a linen material, it will stretch out over time as she wears it, just to the shape of her like breasts and stuff better, because I did make this as a flat piece on the front, but it will stretch out a little bit over time. But yeah, all the details are totally the same as like my uniform top. As you can see, it is like literally exactly the same. I'm so proud of the way it came out. The neckline is something that I'm not stoked about just because I did cut out a neckline for her, but just the way the fabric laid, it got eaten up. So I might give her a better neckline in future, but honestly, I'm not that fussed. Like, it's not really a detail of the uniform that's as important to me as like the details of the like chevrons on the front and stuff. So yeah, I'm really happy with the way it came out. I love this Barbie. Like, even if I redo this outfit one day, if I improve my skills at creating doll clothes, even if I improve this outfit, I will keep this doll as my mini me. She's always been my mini me because I just love this. They don't call it screenings in the Barbie world, do they? They say screenings in the Bratz world. I love her face paint so much. I just think that she looks absolutely perfect, and she's kind of the doll that got me back into Barbies, just because she is. It was amazing when this doll came out because I'd never felt so like represented through the dolls. Like, the dolls that I'd seen when I was a kid, none of them were really Asian, in the fact that they had Asian eyes as well. Like, the Asian dolls that I saw when I was a kid were just like normal Barbie with black hair, and that was supposed to be the Asian doll, whereas this really felt Asian because she did have that Asian eye shape, and I was just like so impressed. She does have brown eyes as well, and I really like that because I have brown eyes and brown hair, and we both have brown eyes and brown hair, so I was like, oh, she's me. Anyway, I love her so much. I just love the way she came out. If you have any questions about her, let me know in the comments down below and I can answer them. Also, I did use a white paint as well on her just to touch up any mistakes. I'm going to see next to the A there, or you maybe can't. Next to the A, I did like a little mistake, and things I used to touch up the mistakes were just like layering white paint over the top, just because the fabric didn't eat up the paint if I layered it over a mistake as much. It still kind of did, but not as badly. So the shade that I used of nail polish to fix up my mistakes was Ivory Skull, just from the Sally Hansen Complete Manicure range. And then the shade of white I also used was from a like paint marker. This is, I don't really know much about this, but I borrowed it off my sister. It looks like this. I was looking for a name on it, but I don't think it has a name. I think it's just a uni branded paint marker. It says Posca on it. I hope that's helpful. It says Mitsubishi Pencil France SA on the side. No, I don't know. Bullet shaped. It's just a paint marker like this, and I just really carefully would paint the details on using bobby pins like this. So I found these like bobby pins that are kind of like pin shaped, like the little U-shaped ones, were really good because I was able to use the tiny end as like a little detail aside to paint smaller details, and then for larger spaces I just dipped the whole U shape in and painted this way. And then to get the stripes to be straight, what I would do is I would paint the edge of the bobby pin in nail polish and then press it on just for the initial stamp to make sure that I had a straight line. That was especially helpful on the edges of the skirt because I was able to stamp on the straight line and then just touch it up using the detailed end just to like fill it in and make sure that it was opaque and stuff the way I wanted it to be. I think I need to go back in with her bangs because I don't have bangs and just gel them back. I don't want to do a reroot on her just because I do think she's perfect the way she is and I really just don't feel like she needs a reroot. And also if I ever do feel like having bangs, I don't know, just like her having bangs, it doesn't really irritate me as much, and they're easy to smooth to the side because she does have that center parting. It's easy just to smooth the bangs to the side, bring them back forwards if I ever feel like having the bangs return. I don't know, just having those little short pieces on the side doesn't really bother me because like, I don't know, like I feel like I have short pieces, they're just like in my hair and I'm able to push them back. So I want to push them back on her so that they're just hidden in the rest of her hair. I love her so much. She makes me so happy. I can't wait to pop her in the back. You'll see in the back of my videos with the rest of my dolls on display on like these shelves because she is like my pride and joy. Honestly, the top, I'm a little bummed that it's crumply right now, but I do have faith that it will stretch out over the shape of her boobs over time. Yeah, hopefully. Oh, I love her so much. I'm trying to think if there's any other like tips or anything I should tell you guys about how I made her. So yeah, I did fabric tests of the nail polishes before I started just to make sure that I was like using the right shade. See here, this shade of red that I tried is too dark, so I went for this brighter red just because it matches my uniform better. This darker red wasn't the match. And the purple was lucky that it matched because I almost got rid of that nail polish one time. For the thread, honestly, I just got this pack of like random thread. You'll probably see in a closer up clip that I'll pop in here at one point. I do have some closer up clips of like the materials I used. And yeah, I velcroed it in the back and the skirt slides on. I think that's everything I have to say. I'm just so happy about her. I just like want to share more and more and more, but there's not that much more to share. I did think about giving her piercing for her ear, and I might do that in the future. I just really don't want to damage her head, and she's so special to me that I don't really mind that she doesn't have earrings at this point. I also don't have earrings that I want to put in for her. Like I have my ears pierced, just my basic bottom lobes. I don't have any earrings in right now, but I like to wear just like a basic stud. And so if I do come across a really cute like basic Barbie stud that I want to put in for her earrings, I will pierce her ears. I haven't done it yet though because I haven't come across like a really cute stud that like is speaking to me. If I do find one though, I'll go for it. She's not wearing any jewelry at the moment. I might make her some jewelry in future, but my step one was just to give her a basic outfit to wear. And I love the way it came out. It's just, especially this part, this material, that's just the linen. The shiny part's a bit shiny, but the plain linen, it really looks realistic to like my uniform. I'm so stoked about it. Okay, I'm going to finish off this video here and let you go into the random little clips. I'll say goodbye now because I won't be filming a little end after the clips. I won't hop back in. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you're as, like, I hope you catch how excited I am because it's just like, this is one of those things as a doll collector, you always want to find like your mini you, and you know, being mixed, it's like, it's kind of hard to find a mixed doll, and I really feel like this doll is like my mix. She's like Eurasian like me because she's got those Asian features while having like my coloring of like skin tone and eyes and hair and stuff. So yeah, I love her. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments, do you have a mini you in doll form, or did you make one? Did you get one commissioned? I'd love to know. Or if you were to make one, do you know what doll would be your mini you? Let me know. Subscribe if you want to see more content from me. I usually do like makeup content, but I also do doll related content as well because I love dolls. So yeah, subscribe if you want to see more about me and my life and yada yada. Oh yeah, one more thing. Before I actually went in and did this freehand, I did do a little sketch on a scrap piece of fabric first. just to check all the proportions and stuff, just to make sure that it wouldn't be messy when I went in, because I didn't want to like go in the first time on the one that I'd already sewn. So I did do a little basic sketch on this just to suss out the proportions and stuff and compare it to the reference of like my actual uniform. Anyway, yeah, subscribe if you want to see more. I'm really happy. But I should go to bed now, so I'll catch you later. Thanks for watching. Bye. So here is Miss Ruby Red Floral. She actually was a 2016 fashionista, so quite a while ago. And I just, as soon as I saw her, thought she was absolutely stunning, and I thought she was beautiful from the moment I saw her, especially for a fashionista price. Anyway, this is Made to Move purple top. She is kind of hard to find these days, but she's the body. Now, since I did this head swap so many years ago, I no longer have footage of me doing the actual head swap, but there are loads of tutorials here on YouTube that you can watch. I actually really like Made to Move purple top's face. I think she's really pretty, but I wanted a doll with brown hair. So for this, I have some cotton little squares in different colours, especially the colours of my uniform, of course. I have some all-purpose thread. I have some hook and loop like Velcro, and then I have the doll that I'm going to make it all onto. I'm going to start with the purple because the base of her uniform is going to be purple. So I made a skirt, and I also put, it's like not the best skirt, let's be real, but like it's my first skirt, and I put some white details on the side there so that it's like kind of similar to the skirt we wear as part of the uniform, as you can see. And then I'm going to now paint those details on the side, and I practiced how to paint them on a spare piece of white fabric with nail polish. And so what I do is I dip the side of the bobby pin in nail polish, and then I press, and it makes a straight line. So that's how I'm going to paint the details on the side. So here is the top. Now what I did for the top is it's actually two separate pieces for the back, and then they velcro together, and then one separate white piece for the top. You can kind of see through there. And then for the white piece for the top, I just painted it with nail polish to make all the details. I also hemmed the sleeves in there so that they don't have frayed edges, and then I also hemmed the neckline and the bottom just so that it would look a little neater. Do I recommend using nail polish as fabric paint for your dolls? No, but it does work to a degree. It gets the job done. I wouldn't necessarily say it's my top pick, but it's what I had on hand, and I love making do with what I already own. So it did the job. It isn't perfect, but I'm still happy with the outcome, and I still think it's really like to the standard that I'm happy with, so I'm fine with it. So this is what the top looks like on the inside. It's not the neatest, but it does get the job done. So as you can see, it's just sewn on the inside like this. I hope this gives you a vibe. It's not the neatest, but it does give the vibes. Here she is, all completed. I'll probably gel her bangs back, but I love the way she looks so much. I might make a bow for her hair, but I also like the way her hair looks out. I think it looks really pretty. So yeah, I might just fix up her hair, maybe give it a wash, and smooth her bangs back. But I love the way she looks. I'm glad I went for a cheer uniform. I don't know, something about Barbies in cheer uniforms is really satisfying to me. I think it's because I just love cheer so much. But I'm glad I went for a cheer outfit for my mini-me rather than like another outfit that like I wear often, just because I feel like it's really iconic to have like a little, I don't know, I feel like a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader. You know how they have mini cheer dolls? Like I feel like that right now, and that's everything I've wanted and more. So I love her so much.